Hello everyone, it's Cheldin Barlatt Rumer from This Is It TV, and we are back. Now, today started off pretty sweet and it's gonna continue, right? Just getting sweeter and sweeter and sweeter. I mean, look at these treats. I'm so excited. I can't really focus that well because I really want to put everything in my mouth. How are you, my beautiful friend?
I'm good, and you?
I'm very good, I'm very good. Okay, give me the name of this business so everybody has a clear understanding.
Okay, so the brand is Gavottes.
Gavottes, okay.
And the company is called Loc Maria Biscuits.
Loc Maria. We would say biscuits, I know.
Biscuits, yeah.
But Loc Maria, beautiful. And you gave me a couple treats a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So, didn't last very long in my house, I'm not going to lie. I'm like, I asked my husband, I'm like, Chris, where are they? Where did they go? And he was just like, I don't know. Meanwhile, there was like crumbs on his face. Wonderful. Okay, so you have an array of different options here, right?
Exactly.
I love this, I love this. So when did this start? When did this start?
Okay, so it's a very old story.
Okay.
I will try to do it not too long, but Loc Maria Biscuits is a company located in Brittany, France.
Oh, in France, not in England.
Not in England.
See?
And it's a traditional cookie maker.
Okay.
So yeah, I love the fact you say Brittany, France, because most of the people think it's in England.
Yes.
And no, it's a Celtic region like the Wales or Ireland with its own culture, costumes, nice old lady with laces hat. Laces, by the way, means dentelle in French. It's why we have crêpe dentelle here. Okay?
See, do I not educate you on things, family and friends? Okay, I love it. I'm just going to hold on to this. Go ahead.
Okay. So this company is located in Brittany. But Brittany, the important point for us is the cradle of crepe. Like the regular French crepe, large, thin, looking like laces, dentelle.
Yes, yes.
And it's a very good meal for French people for years and years and years because it's simple, it's cheap, but it's filling and full of fresh ingredients. So people are still eating crepes everywhere. And if you go in Paris, for instance, you will have food carts only with crepes. Like here we have cheesesteak.
Exactly.
So that's a tradition. And then it has been adapted to the US market with pancakes or north of Europe with waffles, for instance.
Of course, of course,
so,
yes.
But if we're coming back to Loc Maria Biscuits and their product, once upon a time in 1886, a young lady was making crepes on an outside food market. And because it's a French story, you always need some love. So
always romantic. American stories aren't as romantic by any stretch of the imagination.
Exactly.
I love it. I love it.
So she saw a young man passing by, and she forgot her crepe on the stove. And she saw it too late, so she put it on the side, and not to take space, she rolled 8 times around a knife, and you know, it stayed there for a while. And then she cleaned up everything after the food market, and because French people don't waste food, you know, it's really something important for us.
Teach us, please. Please teach us.
So she took the 8-time rolls crepe and tried it, and she found it so delicious, so crunchy, so airy that she decided to do biscuits with it. So that's the story of our biscuits, and today, if you open one of them,
it's like the most romantic start. She's distracted.
We still have the 8-time crepes, you know.
So it's 8 times.
Yeah, and so the recipe, we have the secret recipe from that time, and we are still producing the product the same way.
How wonderful is that?
Yeah, so this is a little bit...
That is so wonderful.
Then a company was created in 1920s, and which means that very soon in some years, and maybe we can celebrate together, it will be the 100 years anniversary.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's
that's longevity. Yes, we'll hope. I mean, I'll be here, so hopefully you will be too. It'll be wonderful. We'll celebrate together.
Exactly.
We'll celebrate together. So such tradition, which I think, and I just love. I mean, again, the entrepreneurial story just feeds my soul, like, completely. And the fact, I love to figure out where things originated. Were they filling a void, or was it something that just kind of came to be? And I love how a beautiful distraction created such a tasty treat, which I think is so wonderful. Did she ever meet him?
Yeah.
Did she ever meet the man?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
That would have been a sweet ending, right? right?
I am going during Christmas in Brittany. I will ask.
Please ask. Did she ever meet him? Like, what's the deal? Right. Who want a percentage of the company, please.
Exactly.
So I love this, and I think that this is great. So it comes in a number of different variations.
Yeah, and that's a good question because the chocolate one has been created in 1878 and has been like huge. So it's a big success in Europe.
Yeah.
So I know you're an entrepreneur and you want to know what's going on now.
Yes, I want to know what's going
market. On. So a year ago, the company decided to export more. And the US market, of course, is a huge one. So our VP of Sales and Business Development, Hervé Le Mélinaire, came a year ago in Philadelphia in order to
Philadelphia,
yeah. Because it's full of history, maybe.
I love that. I mean, out of all of the places, are you just literally saying that you're just here in Philly?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
See, you're welcome.
It fits well.
You're welcome. That is wonderful. Yeah. That is wonderful. We are rich in history here in Philadelphia, and I think that this is an appropriate place for you to launch.
Exactly.
How wonderful. So just a year ago, you were here.
So Hervé Le Mélinaire launched the product on the US market. Immediately he had some good feedback and people loved it. So we are selling more and more, and he doubled the team. We are 2 now.
Oh my God! Again, you're welcome. 2 people. For the whole U.S. market.
Yeah.
Wow. So you have a ton of free time. You have a ton of free time. Nothing to do.
We can eat the cookies.
Exactly. And we met in passing. So we were actually here at WeWork, and we met in passing. Yeah. And what do you do? What do you do? And I love that. And the power of networking and the power of being able to build business through communication is one of my big things too. And it was lovely being able just to chat with you, to learn more about the product. So you're here in the U.S. And so you have distribution in a couple places.
So thank you. It's a good question. So behind me we have already some boxes that are on sale at Costco online for the holidays. Those are holidays products, so you can go now and go online and buy it immediately.
Oh, good. Okay, so we'll share that link with everybody as well. So we'll make sure that everybody has the link to be able to get that.
If you live in New York, we are now in Fairway Market. If you live in Miami and travel, we're in the airport. We are in some liquor stores. And our target is really to propose our product in natural, organic, gourmet grocery stores. We have a lot of contacts. We can't talk too much about it now, but I'm sure we will. And the best solution is probably to like our Facebook page, Loc Maria Biscuits Inc, which is the Gavottes USA page. Because we will put the news of the new point of sales, we will share the events, and then we will share the recipe. Because those little things...
the recipe?
You'll
share the recipe?
Not the recipe of the biscuits.
Right, I was about to say.
But those little things have been used by big pastry chefs, in order to mix with their cookies, their own pastries. And so we will share with you their recipe, but the easiest one. And
I appreciate that. Everybody,
even for me,
I'm just not. I'm not DIY. I'm DI don't. I can't be involved. I can't. I try. I pin a lot of stuff, but there's not a lot of doing. There's not. But if you can give me an easy recipe that I can show off this holiday.
Ones for you and bring it to you.
She's speaking my language. She's speaking my language. But I love this, and I think this is a nice compliment too. I mean, it's just my husband ate them all by himself, but I'm sure that it's nice to be able to pair with things.
It's a good question because we have an assortment here where you have wafer and cigarettes.
Ooh, I love that. No worries. No, you're still on.
Yes, you know.
Just put it right on your lap and it's good to go. No, this is good. So
and this is you can eat it with ice cream, rice pudding.
Oh, ice cream.
Yeah. So
I love that.
That will be available for the summer, I'm sure. And it's still crunchy and the same recipe, so it's a beautiful and delicious product.
This is wonderful. This is wonderful.
Oh, so, something tell me. Interesting is natural, no GMOs, no trans fat, no artificial coloring or flavoring, and low calories. You can eat the box.
No excuses. That's what it means. No excuses. Now you can eat the whole entire thing, which I love. Okay, so if people want to follow Fan and like you, we have the new Facebook page. Where else can they get more information about you?
They can call us.
Yes.
And we have our office phone number. I will give it to you.
For sure.
So we can post it online too.
Okay.
And they can call us, and I will share with them the point of sales we will have. I'm sure we'll have more and more. We have a lot of contacts. So during this year will be a big development.
Well, congratulations. Welcome to Philadelphia. We're so happy to have you. We are going to make sure that you have all of their information. We follow Fan and like everything that they have going on, these sweet treats, and we encourage you to do the same. We will be right back with more This Is It TV.
Thank you.
Oh, how